back, and some of you that this is your first time kind of hearing about startup leadership, thank you for being here. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown, a little bit about what startup leadership is in my experience. Then we're going to have just a couple people kind of give their experience, a little bit breakdown. One quick kind of management note: everyone thinks that you need to sign your name off of, but actually just check in with me, and I'll make sure you get checked in. So I'm just doing it off of the iPhone. So if you signed in there, great. But if you didn't see your name, you're not sure how to sign in, just come talk to me, because I'll just take it off the list. So we want to make sure we knew you were here, because that is obviously part of one of the requirements to apply, is to be at one of the Mixer events. So thank you for being here. I came to the very last Mixer last year, just off of an email, and it was totally worth it. So I want to give you kind of some information. So let me quickly just show you who the other fellows are, who are people that have gone through the program before I explain it, so that you know to talk to them. So the people that are leading it this year are myself, Mel, who's in the back there, she'll raise her hand, Shivani, who's here, and Shai, who's not here, and then anyone else who's a fellow of SLP, either from last year or this year. Can you raise your hand? So if you have a question about the program that I don't answer and we don't answer here, please talk to them. And please make sure you get seen and you introduce yourselves, and we want to know who you are and what your passion is, and why you came to a startup event, startup leadership program. So a little bit about the program. Startup leadership program in San Diego was started over 2 years ago. I think it was started 5 years ago, 7 years ago? Six years ago in Boston. So it's the other number. So it's a worldwide organization. We've had over 450 fellows, which are basically kind of graduates that have gone through the program in over, I think now it's 26 cities, and over I think we're at 6 continents now, definitely at least 5 continents. So when you're becoming a part of SLP, you're not just a part of this local San Diego, you're a part of the entire network, and you get access to that. It is a 6-month program. It's a pretty intensive training and mentorship program. We have mentors in the program, and I'm going to have Dave talk a little bit about that, who are there to kind of either help you with an idea you have, that you want to be a part of a startup at some point, or you already have an idea, or you might even already have a very successful startup and you're looking to get to that next level. Or you're looking to get funding, or just learn all the pieces of what it takes to be eventually either a startup CEO or part of a startup team. Because obviously some of you may not want to be the CEO. I do, but you might want to be part of the team. So, and that's totally cool too. So a little bit more about the program. It's 6 months. It's every other week. It's going to be on Wednesdays. Okay, so it starts in September. It's about 3 hours long. So it's from 6 to 9 p.m. And basically after the 9 p.m., there's only 20 to 25 of us that you go through the program. So that's one thing to note, is that it is a program you need to apply for, and you need to also kind of be at one of the Mixer events. We only pick 20 to 25 people to keep it intimate, to make sure you get the best experience, and also that it allows you to really connect with all of those mentors and also leaders that we bring in. So I don't teach the class, I'm not qualified. We bring in all the VCs and all the CEOs and all the people who know their subject in San Diego to actually talk about what they're passionate about and what they know the best about. So we go from everything from ideation to term sheet competitions to how to set up your team, to actual physical product development, really the whole gamut from an idea to potentially exit of some kind. And so some of it you may know, some of it you may not. What I learned is you don't know a lot. So I learned I need to learn a lot throughout the program. For me personally, it's one of the most amazing things I've ever done. That's why I was honored to volunteer to lead this year. We're all volunteer leaders. It's a completely non-profit organization. Everyone gives their time just to try and build this ecosystem here in San Diego of entrepreneurs and of startups. And I think as you'll see, and you've seen over the last year or two, I think it's growing. You're seeing a lot more events, you're seeing a lot more things happening, and one of the programs that's helping with that is SLP. Go to startupleadership.com to apply. You have to apply by July 31st, so you only have a couple of days, 6 days to apply. Make sure to really sell yourself. You are competing with other people that are in there. It's not industry specific or product specific. So we try to pick from multiple different industries. It's not just tech-based. It's not just medical or clean tech or even physical products. It's across all industries. And we just are really looking for someone who's super passionate, wants to be a startup CEO, is a startup CEO, and in my opinion, the program is quite amazing. My background a little bit, right now we have a startup in the beauty industry. It's purely because of my looks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how we got into it, but basically we sell curriculum online marketing curriculum to beauty schools. And through the program and through Dave and a lot of other people mentoring and the networking, we've really been able to grow it to a mid-six-figure level this year. And we've just started while we were in SLP. And please ask a lot of these SLP fellows, because what SLP has done for their business and their connections is fairly ridiculous. So make sure you talk to them, because you don't get this type of opportunity to network with these people. They come to speak to us, and then we get to have beers with them afterwards, and then ask them to meet later. It's just an amazing opportunity to connect. So what I really quickly want to do is Cooley has been gracious enough to sponsor all of our recruiting events, which has been amazing, and they are sponsoring a couple of our workshops. So I wanted to introduce Eric, who's going to kind of give a little bit of rundown about Cooley, and then I'm going to kind of introduce a couple other people, a little bit, talk about their experience and give you a little more information. Then we'll answer some